welcome back. I'm TJ with Down Home Cooking, and today we are going to cook the best meatloaf that you've ever had. Now follow with me pretty quickly because we are going to get right on into this. You guys are going to absolutely love this. Simple ingredients, simple process, anybody can do it, and if you put it the way I do it and show you, it'll turn out perfect. Let's get right on with it. I'm going to tilt this camera down, one man show again. All right, guys, we have a pound of hamburger. We have a pound of sweet Italian sausage. We have some cooked onions and peppers that's already cooked down. We have some secret things that we're gonna put in our meatloaf. And look what it is. We are gonna put a little bit of Spam. Yes, that's right, Spam I am. We're putting some Spam in it. And we're also going to be putting some Boar's Head bourbon salami in it. And you talking about really good, guys. This is really going to be a treat. And I've already got all this stuff cut up, so I'm going to get right on in this with you guys. So we have some parsley we're going to put in it. We have breadcrumbs. We have some Rotel. Yeah, we're going to put some Rotel in it. And then after we're done, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put a glaze together and we're gonna brush it on the top, pop it back in the oven, bake it for another 15-20 minutes, and it's gonna come out so great. We got fresh Parmesan. We have it all, guys. Stick with me when I'm doing this. Maybe you wanna try to do it along with me, that's fine. Or get you a pen or a piece of paper and write down this ingredients as I go along because it's so simple. Anybody can do it. Here we go. So I got my mixing bowl over here, and you want to make sure you do have some gloves. So I got my mixing bowl, and I have some more ingredients as we go along. I'm going to show you. It's pretty easy. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get the hamburger in there. And I'm fixing a small one, so most people, use probably 2 to 4 pounds, depending on how many people they have they're cooking for, but there's not many in my household. All my kids are raised and moved away. However, if they watch this video, they might be trying to stop by the next day or so and try to get a little piece of this. So I'm going to use a pound of hamburger, a pound of sausage, mix it right up together. All right, I'm getting it all in there. Okay, just kind of incorporate that. Keep one hand clean. Just kind of mix it up a little bit. Try to keep it going. We already have some sauteed onions and peppers. We're going to put that right on in there with it. Make sure it's cooled down, guys. Put it in the refrigerator for a few minutes because you don't want to be messing with that hot ingredients there. I'm going to go ahead and put my Spam in. That's like a quarter. That's like quarter of this is what I used of the Spam. You don't want to use a bunch of it, but it does bring out the taste. And then this salami, I used about half of it, and they're small. They're only like that big. Okay. We got the Rotel. Stick that in there. We're gonna put a little bit of brown sugar, just enough to taste. We're going to put a little bit of spicy beer mustard in it. Now I'm just going to put a squirt or two. I'm not going to go all out, but that's going to give it a little zing. There we go. That's enough. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Pop that. Just a couple splashes there. Got my parsley, freshly cut. I got about 10 crackers. I'm gonna put that in there with it. Okay. And we have about 2 eggs. We're gonna put it all in there. We're gonna have fun mixing this up here in just a second, guys. Yep, this is a absolutely family favorite right here. So we're gonna put about a half a cup to start off with, and then we may add a little bit more of the breadcrumbs. And I like to use the Italian breadcrumbs. Now we're just gonna get all in there real good. And we're gonna just mix it up. Just take your time. There's no big rush. I know the family's probably wondering what you're doing in there, mixing all these concoctions together. They might think that you're in here whipping up some hair tonic like old Uncle Fester did. But yep, this is one of my favorite meals growing up. Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and peas and corn mixed together. It was really, really good. You just want to incorporate it real good. This plastic bowl is moving everywhere. But you just want to keep on keeping on. And you want to go ahead and preheat your oven to 375. We're going to cook it to about 45 minutes. And then we're gonna pull it out, and I'm gonna mix up some glaze to put on top of it. And I'm gonna show you guys my little secret on putting the glaze together. And we are gonna put it on a wire rack. I do not like my meatloaf sitting on a tray in grease and all the fat and stuff like that. However, I'm not knocking anybody who does. It's all about what you like, not about what I like. We're gonna throw some seasonings in here in just a few minutes, just to kind of spice things up a little bit, make it taste good. We probably already got our salt content in here. Worcestershire sauce has got some salt in it. Okay, now I'm just gonna clean my hands off. I don't like wasting any of this stuff, guys. This stuff is gold. This is good stuff here. Okay, I'm gonna pop one of these gloves off real fast, and I'll throw another one on. So I'm gonna put in some of my house seasoning, low sodium. I make it right here at home. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. It's got the about the same ingredients as well, no, I don't want to say that, but it's pretty close to Dano's. It's just got really good stuff in it. I don't like all that chemical high salt stuff, so I try to mix up something that was pretty good. Try to use some organic ingredients. All right, guys, you see how that just formed into like a big meatball? That tells you that you are done. We're gonna set this aside for a second. I'm gonna have to put some different gloves on here in just a second because I gotta put something else in it that I forgot to do. We're gonna put some fresh Parmesan in it. Make sure this is cleaned off. Made a mess here, but we'll clean it up here in just a minute. Let's use this side. We're just gonna put a little bit in there, some fresh Parmesan. You can't beat fresh Parmesan. You don't want a bunch, just want a little bit. That's probably plenty right there. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. So if you haven't yet, check out my other videos while you get a chance. Also like and share this one. Tell your friends about it, and help this channel grow. Because we are going to be putting out a lot of content, and we're going to be showing you guys a lot of stuff on how to cook country style, down home meals, just like it was when you was growing up, for all the older ones. And for all the young ones who watches this show, you are going to see what we all had to eat. And it wasn't that we had to. Well, yeah, it was that we had to, but we enjoyed it. I found out that I go back eating the stuff that I was raised up on as a kid that I didn't even want no more. I wanted pizza and cheeseburgers and steaks and all that, and now I find myself wanting to get back to eating cornbread and beans. Huh? How about that? All right, we got that, guys. Now, we're gonna put this to the side. We got that just right where we want it. We'll bring over here my wire pan, and I'm just gonna put it right on there, and I'm gonna form it up. Try to keep it together right here, because you don't want to do a lot of pressing down on it when you get it on this rack, because it'll go through that screen unit. Some of it's going to, so it don't matter. But you just form it up there. It'll be real nice and pretty. Oh, I smell that salami, that Italian sausage. It smells so good. So just form it into a loaf, or you could put it, you could use anything. You could put it in a pan or whatever, guys. It's all up to you. But I like doing mine like this. And look how pretty that is. Look how nice that turned out. Just perfect. Just perfect. So, we have our oven preheated to 375, 40 minutes. We'll be right back to show you what it looks like, and then we're going to be showing you what our glaze contains of and how you mix it all up and put it together, and then we're going to brush it on, put it back in for about 20 minutes, and we'll see you here in just. Okay, now that our meatloaf is in the oven sleeping right now, we had to put it to sleep. We're going to be making up our glaze, and it's pretty easy. Ketchup and some barbecue sauce, a few little things I'm going to show you here. So you want about a cup. And I like, guys, I don't know if you ever tried this, the organic Heinz tomato ketchup. That's all I use now. I can't use anything else. This has got such a great taste to it. Plus it's organic. But I do like this ketchup. If you get a chance, try to use this and see what you think. And let me know if you like this better and you could taste a difference because it's saying it's organic. Let me know in the comments. But I'm going to put in about a cup. Round about there. The ketchup. Okay. And then I'm going to use barbecue sauce. Use your favorite barbecue sauce. This is one of my favorites, Jack Daniel Honey. I love that barbecue sauce. So you just want to put a little bit in there, just enough to taste, whatever you like. You know, you mix it up and stir it up and taste of it, see if you like it. A little bit of Worcestershire, just a couple of drops. We're going to put a teaspoon of brown sugar in it. And I'm going to put a couple of splashes of Tabasco just for just a little tiny zest. And that wasn't much. My wife doesn't like hot sauce, by the way. So I'm going to give this all mixed, and then I'm going to taste it to see if I need something else. That's what you should do. Don't just put it together, and make sure you taste your food, guys. You know, if it's cooked and stuff, as you go along, taste things. Let your palate get used to different ingredients and trying to find out different things about, if you can guess what it's got in it and all that. So, uh-oh, I hear an ambulance going by. Okay, so I'm gonna just give it a quick little taste, see what it tastes like. That's perfect. That is perfect, guys. That has got a little zest to it, and not too much ketchup, no barbecue flavor. It just all goes together real good. Oh, one more thing I'm gonna throw in it too. I'm gonna use a little bit more of, what did I do with it? I've set it down somewhere. Well, I was gonna put some more of that beer mustard in it, and I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here it is. Okay. I wasn't going to do it. I was going to put a drop in it of that beer mustard. Spot on. That's it, guys. Oh my gosh, that's gonna have such a great bite to it when you're biting into all that flavor with the meat. your salami, your Spam, your sweet Italian sausage, your hamburger with the rotel, the brown sugar, the fresh parsley, the garlic, the onion, everything. Gosh, it just comes together. So we're gonna get this cooked up here, and we're waiting on it to come to temperature about 160. 45 minutes. We're gonna pull it out, and then we're gonna glaze it, and you'll see how the rest of it comes along. Okay, so it's been 45 minutes, and we've got our glaze here that we're gonna put on our meatloaf, and check that out, folks. That is delicious looking. I mean, that looks very, very good. So now all we're gonna do, and I like just doing it like this, just pour it on there. And brush it on like that. Probably make a little bit. I like it heavy. I like it heavy and thick on top. That way when you cut into it, you're getting some of this good glaze that we have made up here. So put the whole thing on it. I'm not holding back. And you can choose whether to do that or not. Like if it's a little bit too much, you don't have to make that much up. But like I said, I like it when it cooks on top. And we are going to be making a little bit of a mess, but who cares, because we're having fun. It's cooking. It's art. It's a wonderful thing. So just try to make it even, look good there. I wouldn't want to paint your house. But anyways, there we go. We got it all covered all the way around the sides. Everything's looking good. Now we're going to pop it back in the oven, and where it's so thick on top, it builds up and gets, you know, a texture there that when you slice into this, it kind of falls over and gets on the slices of meat just a little bit. That's my opinion. That's the way I like it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pop this back in the oven for about 15-20 minutes, and we're going to pull it out, and you guys are going to see the final product. It's going to be absolutely awesome. And then I'm going to take a bite, and I'm going to do that taste test for you guys and make that weird ugly face. And so let me pop it back in the oven. So it's been about 15-16 minutes, somewhere around there. We'll go ahead and pull this out, let you see it. Whoa, there we go. That was a quick downfall. Oh yes sir, yes sir. Right here, right here. Look at that. That's what it's supposed to look like, folks. Caramelized. I mean, that looks perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to let it rest for about, I'd say, we're going to let it rest for about 15-20 minutes, and then we're going to cut into this, and I'm going to do a taste test, and we're going to see how good this really did turn out. It's been about 20 minutes now, and I've been smelling this thing all over the house. It's a heavenly smell. It's making my taste buds go crazy. This thing turned out really, really good, guys. And I'm going to put some fresh parsley on top of this. But before I do, I want you to just look at that. I mean, that's perfect. Perfect. That's what your meatloaf should look like. Right there. And I'm going to put just a little bit of parsley on there just to make it look good. You don't have to do this, but just for a little presentation. Yes, sir, buddy. Look at that. Look at that. All right, now the fun part. Now I get to actually eat this, and I can't wait. Got it all cut up, and I want to show you what it looks like after we sliced it. Just like that. Look at that. Looks very, very good. I like these little ends right here. These are my favorite ends. We're gonna try this first, but then I'm gonna get a bite. Okay. That is so moist. That is so moist. I want the camera to be able to see all this. Look at that. There's your peppers and onions and all the other good stuff inside of it. Look at that. Oh my God, this is so good. I can eat this all day. Folks, this is really good. Follow our recipe and make sure you like, share, subscribe. And like I said, I'm just no country boy in a kitchen throwing up meals. And if you like what you see, support me by subscribing and telling everybody about me. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.